Oh, hello everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I'll try something a little different today while I'm out for my drive. I'm going to talk about the Irish Photo Rally and is it worth doing? So it's 2025. Next month the gala dinner is on and they're going to announce this year's rally points. So I do plan on doing it, which I'm not a veteran. I'm only in my fourth year of doing the photo rally. I have a gold, a bronze and a silver. All those videos are on my channel. So I suppose the one thing I want to highlight in this is it actually worth doing. So if you don't want to bother watching the rest of the video, the answer is actually yes. It's very it is really worth it while doing it. So some of the reasons I give it: you wake up, you want to go for a spin, you're not sure where to go, you end up going back to the same place you always go to for a coffee or a tea or a breakfast, or you rely on someone to pick a route or whatever. And anyway, especially if you're on your own, probably more than often you're going to end up back at the exact same space you normally go for a spin. So at least with the photo rally, you're always going to end up going somewhere different. You can certainly do all the local points around you in a day, and then of course you might need an overnight or a long day in the saddle to get the furthest points. So it just really depends on your location in Ireland. You'll see parts of this country you'll never ever probably ended up going to see. So that alone is worth it. Ireland's a pretty small country. It's very hard to go around and see things you haven't seen before unless you follow something like the Irish Photo Rally. So there's that. Next good thing about it is you meet like-minded people. You'll meet other guys out doing it, girls doing it, all ages, all types of bikes. I've come around the corner to the middle of nowhere and found 7 Harley Davidsons at a church. I've gone down the remotest roads I could ever think of and I found a sports bike. So yeah, you just you have a chat or whatever, and that's absolutely fine. The Facebook group is really good for a bit of banter. It's a very well organized event in terms of moderation of the Facebook group, etc. So there's that. Another thing about it is you hit them 12 points, you feel accomplished. You feel like you've done something on your bike. Sure, that's what it's about, getting out on your bike, driving around. You hit 12 points, you got a bronze. And I think 12 points is very doable for anybody. After that you got the bronze, which is going to be 18 points. And yeah, that's also kind of doable. Like last year I managed to do that. Some of the points to accomplish the full score was, they're pretty far, required an overnighter. I just didn't have time. I was doing a few other things last year, if anyone follows the channel. Anyway, aside from that, then there's the full 24 points, which is exceptionally well done if you can get them. I did it only in my first year. You can also add in I'm going to say this wrong, there's the BMW Ulster Rally, which does use some of the Irish Photo Rally points, and you can certainly add them in. There's also other photo rallies, such as, I think it's, I'm going to get this wrong again, the Iron Butt. And of course last year they did the anniversary rally points, which was also very good. That was in addition to what the normal rally was. So the other thing is, there's a gala dinner in Athlone. Look, Athlone is just really the central part of the country. It's easy to get to for everybody, so that's why it's there. If you don't want to go, don't go. I've never gone. I'm going to go down this year to collect my medal from last year. Some people print out all their pictures and frame the medal. That's my plan, I just haven't done it yet. So they're all the good things about the Irish Photo Rally. I suppose it wouldn't be much of a vlog if I wasn't controversial and said the things I don't like about it. So My biggest gripe with the Irish Photo Rally is the doubling back. So there was one on the north, south, east, west coast, Mayo, and when you got to, I think, Belmullet, I probably said that wrong, I'll correct myself on the screen if I did. The point from Belmullet was all the way to the end. It was like, I think it felt like about 100 kilometers, probably wasn't, probably 60 or 80. But when you got to the point, you then had to double all the way back. And I didn't so much like them, but I did have a time pressure on me to get as many points as I could at it for that section. So I only really have myself to blame, but I don't like the doubling back aspect of it. I like the kind of turn side of it where you kind of turn around all the points, which is great. Another dislike, and this is probably just really specific to yourself, is having to turn around. So especially some of the points are dead ends and you have to try turn around. So it really depends on the bike that you have. So the Grave point there last year, myself and Decky went out. I was a bit nervous trying to turn around. The track was in bits, really bad way up. I almost came off the bike, skidded the front tire, and then of course that was late February we did that. Of course the following month they recovered the road with a bit of grit, and it was absolutely fine. So it just depends on the type of bike. This bike, I don't think I've any problems with any of the points I've ever been to in terms of the road that they're on. I just think if you're on a massive big Harley like I have been, some of the points are quite questionable, but there is a warning. You only get to a point if you are capable of driving your bike there. It's all about a bit of common sense. If you can't drive your bike there, then don't try it. You can take a picture of your bike to the closest point you could get to it. So maybe if it's a turn off, you can take a point at the turn off and say I couldn't get down the road or whatever, and that's absolutely fine. They'll accept your entry as far as I'm aware. So obviously then, some of the road surfaces are a bit select. I think probably my biggest issue with it after the doubling back bit is some of the locations don't seem great to stop at. And there was one where it was just on the side of a main road, didn't seem like there was many places to pull over. But again, it's common sense. If it's not safe to pull over, rethink it, drive past it, turn around, see can you get a better spot to pull over. That's it, So the very last thing then is just the weather. Depends on when you do it. You can leave it to the summer and try cram it all in, and that's probably perfectly fine. Or you can do what I try and do, is I try start as soon as I get the points and try start a couple of points then. Other people like to leave it to the summer to cram it all in. It really just depends. But with Ireland, you have every type of weather, especially then when you're tracking from one point to the next. You might end up going over a mountain, it'll be really windy and rain. So yeah, just there's nothing new there. It's just Irish weather, and that's it. My last probably gripe is people not respecting the spots. So either going in the middle of the night, on a loud motorbike, or driving on the grass to get the bike right up to the picture. Come on guys, ladies, whoever's doing it, just give it over. Be a bit more respectful. There has obviously been issues of people, making shite of the grass and all that. And there is local people that probably look after these spots and make sure they're all nice. So anyway, that's that. So in summary, the Irish Photo Rally is 100% well worth doing. Get out there, get on your bike, go enjoy it, get it done, get your medal, and be happy. So that's it. So if you haven't already, like and subscribe to the channel. Drop me a comment and let me know if you're planning on doing it, or if you've done it, or if there's anything I've forgotten to mention. Be interested to see what others think. I'll finish the video off with whatever footage I have of some of my favorite points, maybe, or maybe I'll just finish the video and I've already used them, because I have no idea what the edit of this video is going to be like. Anyway, happy out.